Mighty Mouse Street Beefs. Hey, look, man, go subscribe. I'm here with my man Animal. Y'all on Street Beefs recognize him from back in the day, man. Had one of the most dramatic knockouts and victories in Street Beefs. He's a legend, OG in the yard. That's actually Tabby's brother. All right, I'm gonna do an interview with him today. This isn't about Street Beefs. This is gonna be on the prison documentaries that are going on the Recidivism magazine and through the reentry programs throughout the state of Virginia. He's been locked up. He's done quite a bit of time. He'll tell you a little bit about himself, and I'll ask him some questions as we go. But like I said, man, we're trying to get these guys, man, that are in the prisons right now to get their shit straight before they come home. Not just right before they come home, but a good while before they come home, man, because it's hard out here. If you don't have a skill, if you don't have a trade, if you don't have something to offer out here, then your chances of going back are pretty big, you know. Like I've said in the other videos, I'm a tatted up felon. I got a CDL and I drive tractor trailers. If you don't have something that these people want out here, they'll bypass you and go to the next guy that they don't have to worry about with the tattoos. They don't have to worry about you stealing their stuff. So make sure that you got your stuff together, man, before you come out here. He's doing pretty good out here, man. And like I said, you guys can check him out on the Street Beefs on the main page. He's got some fight videos on there for you guys. And we call him Animal out there. His name's Ronnie, whatever he wants to go by. We're out here at the pool today, you know what I mean, enjoying ourselves. Out here drinking a couple beers, you know what I mean, and, you know, eating some food. Out here, we got the kids out here and stuff. But yeah, take it away, Ronnie, man. Tell them a little bit about yourself, man, how you got started, and you know, you can tell them about the Street Beefs thing, about being in prison and all that type of stuff, man.
Hey, my name is Ronnie Rose. Grew up in Oklahoma. Hard life, man. Grew up with a single mom. Knew I was headed downhill from the get-go. Got some trouble, chose the wrong path, like everyone does. Every one of y'all watching this video, chances are you chose the wrong path, man. You made a wrong choice. Hey, I fucked up, went to jail. Shit happens. I shot a guy who got in trouble, did something to one of my family members. I can't mention who it is. And I fixed it. Went to prison for murder, manslaughter. Got in there. Shit was rough, man. I went to prison in 1990, got out. I met my father while I was in prison. He's in there because he killed my grandma right in front of us, blew her brains out with a 12 gauge. So all y'all thinking that life couldn't get worse and that life has dealt y'all a losing hand, I don't want to hear it, man. You have a right to betting yourselves. I'm sitting here as a living witness telling you, you can. I grew up rougher than 99% of y'all watching this, man. My dad killed my mom, grew up in a single family home. I'm not sitting here trying to tell y'all it's going to be easy out there. It's not. I bust my ass every day. I do what's expected. I don't do drugs, never have. Those of you who do, that's the first number one thing, man. Put it down. Hey, wouldn't you much rather spend money on your wife to get a thank you? Buy her some sexy lingerie. Buy her something for you and her to enjoy. Go buy her son something. Buy her daughter something. Chances are when you meet a woman, she's already going to have kids. If you're in there, you've already done this. You've already been through the game. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, do what's right. Hey, man, they offer you schooling in there. They offer you everything. When I went to prison, I was on 23-hour lockdown. They wheeled the shower to my cell. I took a shower inside my cell, man. I never got out of my cell. 3 years, 7 months. The last 6 years until I escaped. Look it up. Ronnie Rose, DOC. You'll see it. It's escape. I escaped from prison. I wanted to get out. I was still on the wrong path. I got in, I made the right choices, man. I met up with Scarface, met up with Mouse. Man, Scarface turned my life around. You can do what you want. Find what you're good at. Hey, if you're good with your hands, use your hands. If you're good with your feet, use your feet. There is a job out there for every one of y'all, man. I'm good with my hands. So is this man. We're good at what we do. That's how I made my living. Met Scarface, just got out of jail for a fucked up situation, man. I was in there for public intox. Got out after beating a bunch of off-white people up. Not sure if that's edible on your thing. They were off-white. They were fucking black. They were fucking stupid, so I smashed them. Went to jail. Got out that day. Met Scarface on my way home, walking from the county jail. He offered me a fight. I took it. Smashed it and won. Then all of a sudden, overnight, became a celebrity. Started fighting. Met Kimbo Slice, Brock Lesnar, Rich and Joe Franklin. I've met everybody that's famous from making the right choices, man, and setting this stuff down, except on the weekends when I'm with my family and I can enjoy it. Doesn't mean get behind the wheel. It means making right choices, guys. You can do it. I'm telling you some good shit. It ain't that hard. Get out. Be a productive member of society. Do something that somebody wants. If you're good with your hands, go do landscaping. Man, I'm telling you right now, it's not impossible. But I'm not telling you it's easy, man. You just got to make right choices. I'll leave my name and phone number with you. You want to come down my way, man, and I'll get you hooked up on the right path. Other than that, my man, you got to do right. Hey, even if your family and everybody turns their back on you, get out, start doing right, and they'll open that door again. I seen it happen. They'll open that door and let you in. But you got to make right decisions, man.
Now, their cousin, dude named Jeff, he was locked up with me on Haynesville, and that's how I kind of met Tabby, was through Jeff. He's back in Oklahoma now. I guess he's on the run, or I don't know what.
25. He got sentenced yesterday for 25.
25 years.
25 years. Yes.
25 years. Jeff used to sleep right beside me.
25 years.
He got out right after me, probably like a month or two after me, and now he's sitting back in there with 25 years. 25 years. And you were locked up in Oklahoma, right?
Yes, sir.
Virginia and Oklahoma. All right. So tell them a little bit about. People know about the differences. We've talked about the differences in the Virginia system and stuff with the gangs and stuff like that, and in the politics and the federal systems and stuff like that. Give them a little outlook on what goes on in there, as far as the gangs, as far as the racism, as far as pretty much just the politics, how it's ran in there compared to the way that it is in Virginia.
All of you guys that are white, black, Mexican, or other, when you walk in, you're going to get classified. So even if you have black friends out here on the street, you have Mexican friends, you have off-white, whatever you want to call it. I'm not politically correct, so he may have to edit this shit later, but usually if it ain't white, it ain't right. What they do when you go in, you're going to stand there. You're going to strip down every one of your clothes. You're going to be standing there with 75 other guys. Dick and balls are going to be hanging. That's it when you walk in. Then they're going to ask you, do you have any preferences? Do you want to be with black, whites, or others? You have that option. Pretty much, you go with a race that ain't yours. Good luck to you, is all I got to tell you. I seen 17-year-old kids tried as adults in there with mop ringers up their ass. I mean, it depends on your crime. It depends on what you're in there for. Guys, prison ain't no place for nobody. I'm telling you, man, I was in there 7 years, 11 months. I've been from the top on 23-hour lockdown at McAllister State Penitentiary. I was transferred to Stringtown, discharged from McAlford Correctional Facility in 1993. I'm telling you, if it don't start young, bub, you're not going to make a difference in this world. Nobody wants to be around these people. Nobody wants to be around me and him walk into a store. First thing they're going to do, start looking at their surveillance. You know what I mean? We're prejudged prior to even walking in, not knowing that we're yes sir, no sir. They don't want to hear all that. They don't want to hear it. All they see is what's on the outside. They don't give two shits what's on the inside, guys. You can't do this no more.
And that's the reason why you have to have a skill or a trade, man, because that bypasses a lot of the stuff that the society's going to look at, man. If you got a skill that nobody can bypass, like you said, landscape, whatever it is, man, whatever your skill is, floor covering, bricklaying, whatever it is, man, they'll bypass, they'll be willing to overlook that as long as that skill is something that America needs. If they need it, they'll use you. So get those trades, get those schooling in, get what you need to get before you get out, not try to get it when you get out, because it's going to just set you back, man. And he's in the Oklahoma system, man, so he just gave you a little bit of rundown. I've heard about it in the Fed system. You know, the Virginia system's a little bit different, kind of the same, but a little bit different, man. As far as the way it mixes and stuff like that, man, the way the politics run. But that's, you know, I like to hear about different states and what's going on in those states, man.
Hey, and just for the record, I've had 2 jobs. I'm 45 years old. I just turned 45 October. I've had 2 jobs my entire life. 2 jobs. One of them's prison, one of them's HVAC. What I picked up on the side, I went to an HVAC clinical school, and me and my wife learned how to roof. We started roofing. In my private addition that I live in Holly Beach, Glens, Virginia. Y'all can Google it. Me and Danielle, my wife, we roofed 7 houses in there last summer alone. In 3 months on Saturday and Sunday, we roofed 7 houses. Guys, give them something they can't do without. Like I said, if you're good with your hands, do something with your hands. If you're good with your mind, you don't always have to be out in this heat. You don't always have to be out in the freezing cold. Your mind's the only thing they can't take from you. They can take your freedom. They can take all this shit. But guys, don't let them take this. Go to school. Do what's right. And I'm telling you, Hey, I make $1,000 a week. My wife makes $500 a week. And the only thing that she does, literally, I'm telling you, I lost my license 7 years ago. They took it for 10 years. She gets paid $500 a week for driving me to job to job. That's what my wife, Danielle, which is right over there sitting at the table, that's what she gets paid for. My wife gets paid $500 a week because I'm such an asset to society. I'm not out there fucking up. I'm not out there robbing people. I'm not out there trying to get something for free. I want to work, and at the end of the week, when I get my paycheck, you know what? It's mine. I earned it. That's what I earned to take care of my family. My wife, her kids, my wife and my kids. Man, and it feels good, guys. I'm telling you. You may think pulling out that needle and doing your little heroin shot, doing whatever it is that makes y'all happy, feels good. Try getting paid $1,000 and your bills being $400 and you've got $700 to blow on yourself. Think how good that would feel. You can do anything you want to with it. Go buy a case of beer, go buy fireworks, you can go buy a brand new grill, you can go buy new furniture, you can do anything you want. That money is yours. You've earned it. They can't take that from you. Now they're taking your freedom, but they can't take your money, man. Once you get out and you get a skill, hey, man, I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Hey, that's a good talk, man. This was like a spur of the moment thing. Actually, Tabby's the one that said we should do this interview. We've been taking pictures and talking. This is actually the first day I met him. I already knew who he was from Street Beefs, and of course through Tabby, and I've known Tabby for a couple of years. And but this is the first time I actually met him, man, and it's good to be able to come out and actually chill with him, man, and meet him and stuff, man. And man, he's speaking real truth, man. He's speaking real truth about his life, man, and what's going on. And he's a success story. He's out here, man. You're not on probation.
No,
right?
sir.
He's
No,
not
sir.
on no papers. He doesn't do drugs.
Got my
he doesn't
license
get
yesterday.
high.
I got my license yesterday.
Man, that's good shit, man. Doesn't get high. Got his license.
First time I got my license, 43 years, I've never had a license. Got it yesterday.
And you know, that's one reason, man. One reason, something of not getting your license will set a lot of people back to going back and doing their old lifestyles, man. Robbing and stealing and selling drugs or whatever, because they'll use that as an excuse to not be able to succeed. He found a way without his license to make it and succeed and keep it moving, man. And he's still out here and he's doing his thing, man. And man, you know, best, you know what I'm saying, best wishes to you and your family and stuff, man. I appreciate you guys coming out and doing this video with us.
I appreciate y'all watching this, man. Don't let child support, a lot of y'all guys out there with this child support thing, don't let it get to you. Hey, listen, July 1st, as of right now, they can't suspend your license for child support, man. You got to look into it. It may take a little bit of finger tapping, looking on your computer. They can't do it. Don't let child support, which is 99% of y'all watching, I'm telling you, chances are, why you in jail? Hey, don't let that shit fuck you off. Don't let child support fuck you off, man. I'm telling you, it won't. I owe $195,000. I'm on a payment $25 a week, $100 a month. They are not allowed to suspend your license, guys. You got to do a little bit of research, and you can't just take what society gives you and take a pat on the back and say, they're allowed to fuck me. They're not. Do a little bit of research and you'll see. It's all on what you do. You're in control of your own life. So if you sit here and you let other people be in control of your life, then you're the puppet. Knock it off and act right.
Man, he's a good dude, man, for real, man. I like his I don't know how you say it, his charisma, man. He's live, man. He's a live wire, man, and yeah, I like how he brought it, man. I didn't know exactly how short the interview was going to go. Like I said, Tabby said, let's do it at the last minute. He spoke well, man. He did exactly what was real. He said he spoke from the heart. So look, we got fights on the 3rd, and that's going to be in the yard. And we got fights on the 10th, which is going to be for Vice TV, and that's going to be, it might be actually at his house. We're actually putting it together now. We actually just found out he's got some property and stuff. So the stuff on Vice TV might actually be at his crib. So we'll keep you in tune to the date. I mean, not the date. The
location.
Location. The location. Yeah, the location of it. We already know the time, but the location here soon, man. Once we get this thing all ironed out, man. But y'all stay tuned, man. Subscribe. Mighty Mouse Street Beefs. Ring that bell for the notifications, man. You got anything else you want to add?
Man, I just want to tell y'all, man, I appreciate the hell out of you supporting him and doing what he does. He's got the best intentions at heart. I'm sitting here giving you my word, man. You get into what you're good at, life will turn out a whole different story. My longest relationship before my wife now, 7 months. I've been with her 7 years. I'm telling you, the system can make you a better or worse person, and you can't meet a better person to broadcast the truth. I've never heard the truth out of his mouth. There ain't no lies. And so anything he says, y'all subscribe to it. I'm telling you, man's got his shit together.
All right, appreciate it, man. Hey, good talking to you, man. Good fucking interview, man. Mighty Mouse Street Beat, subscribe, ring that notification, stay tuned for these dates. Peace.